morning children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Is it? So in the last class we have ended the session by writing the notes of lesson number 4, Ancient Civilization. Is it? We have completed the textbook exercises. First main, fill in the blanks, and the second main, match the following. Is it children? So today we are going to continue the notes. Okay, we are going to continue the notes. Same way in the last class, I am going to show you the PPT presentation. Okay, so you have to look into it and write down neatly in your classwork. So we will continue the classwork notes. Okay, children. Okay children, now we'll start with the third main. Okay, so we have finished first main and second main. Now we will start with the third main. Answer the following. Okay, third main, answer the following. So question number 1, which is the longest river in the world? I'll repeat the question. Which is the longest river in the world? Answer, Nile is the longest river in the world. Answer is Nile. Okay, so Nile is the longest river in the world. So Nile is considered as one of the longest river in the world. Okay, so we will move on to the second question. Why Egypt is called the gift of Nile? I'll repeat the question. Why Egypt is called the gift of Nile? Answer is, Egypt is called the gift of Nile because if the river Nile had not flown through Egypt, it would have been a desert. I'll repeat the answer. Egypt is called the gift of Nile because if the river Nile had not flown through Egypt, it would have been a desert. Okay, so if the river Nile would have not flown through the Egypt, so there will be no water, right? So it would have been a desert. So Egypt is called the gift of Nile. Okay, next we'll move on to the third question. What does mummy mean? I'll repeat the question. What does mummy mean? Answer, the people of Egypt believed in life after death. So they preserved the dead bodies. The preserved dead body was called mummy. I'll repeat the answer once again. The people of Egypt believed in life after death. So they preserved the dead bodies. The preserved dead body was called mummy. Okay, so the people of the Egypt, they believed in life after the death. Okay, so they believed the life, there is a life after the death also. So they used to preserve the dead bodies. So this preserved dead body was called as mummy. Okay. Write down neatly children all the 3 question answer. Next we'll move on to the next question. Okay. Write down neatly all the 3 questions and answer. So the next question, fourth question, question number 4. On which river bank did Mesopotamian civilization flourish? I'll repeat the question. On which river bank did Mesopotamian civilization flourish? Answer is, Mesopotamian civilization flourished on the banks of rivers Euphrates and Tigris. I'll repeat once again. Mesopotamian civilization flourished on the banks of rivers Euphrates and Tigris. See the spelling of Euphrates. E-U-P-H-R-A-T-E-S. Write down correctly, okay, the spellings without making any mistake. Tigris, T-I-G-R-I-S. Okay, so the Mesopotamian civilization flourished on the banks of rivers Euphrates and Tigris. Okay. So next we'll move on to the fifth question. Which are the city-states of Mesopotamia? Okay. Which are the city-states of Mesopotamia? The answer is Ur, Kish and Lachish were the important city-states of Mesopotamia. I'll repeat the answer. Ur, Kish and Lachish were the important city-states of Mesopotamia. Okay, write down the spelling correctly. Ur, Kish, K-I-S-H and Lachish, L-A-G-A-S-H, Lachish were the important city-states of Mesopotamia. Okay, so next we'll move on to the sixth question. So what is the question? Write a short note on Hammurabi. I'll repeat the question. Write a short note on Hammurabi. Answer. So there are 3 points. Note down the points. The first point is he is the most famous king among Babylonians. Okay. He is the most famous king among Babylonians. Second, he was famous for his code of laws. Third, his code of laws is based on ideas like an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Okay, so Hammurabi was the most famous king among Babylonians. Okay, so there were this Sumerians, Babylonians, Assyrians, Hittites and Neo-Babylonians were the rulers of Mesopotamian civilization. Okay, so Hammurabi was the most famous king among Babylonians. He was famous for his code of laws. Okay, so Hammurabi was famous for his code of laws. So his code of laws is based on ideas like an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Okay, so these are 3 points of a note on Hammurabi. Write down neatly all the 3 questions, children. Number 4, 5 and 6. So next we'll move on to the 7th question. Write down neatly, okay? Without making any mistakes. Look into it, the spellings properly and write down neatly. So next we'll move on to the 7th question, okay? So question number 7. What is ziggurat? I'll repeat the question. What is ziggurat? Answer. Ziggurat are high-raised temples of Babylonia. Okay, I'll repeat the answer. Ziggurat are high-raised temples of Babylonia. Okay. Next we'll move on to the 8th question. On which river bank did Chinese civilization evolve? Okay, the question is on which river bank did Chinese civilization evolve? Answer. Chinese civilization evolved on the banks of rivers Huanghe, Yangtze and Sikiang. Okay, I'll repeat the answer. Chinese civilization evolved on the banks of rivers Huanghe, Yangtze and Sikiang. I'll repeat the spelling, okay? Huanghe, H-W-A-N-G-H-O. It is separate words, okay? Next, Yangtze, Y-A-N-G-T-Z-E, Yangtze. Sikiang, S-I-K-I-A-N-G. So this Huanghe, Yangtze and Sikiang are the prominent rivers of this region, okay, of this Chinese civilization. So they are called the cradles of Chinese civilization. Okay, so they were called the cradles of Chinese civilization. Okay, children, next we'll move on to the 9th question. Okay, so who built the Great Wall of China and why? I'll repeat the question. Who built the Great Wall of China and why? Answer: Qi Huangdi built a 1500-mile long Great Wall of China to protect China from the onslaught of enemies. I'll repeat the answer. Qi Huangdi built a 1500-mile long Great Wall of China to protect China from the onslaught of enemies. So this Qi Huangdi was a famous king of Qin dynasty. Okay, Qi Huangdi was a famous king of Qin dynasty. He unified China and brought it under a uniform law. Okay, so he is called the first emperor of China. So he built a 1500-mile long Great Wall of China to protect China from the onslaught of enemies without entering the enemies, okay, to the China. So to protect China from the enemies, he built the Great Wall of China. Okay, next we'll move on to the 10th question. Which are the different tribes of Greek? I'll repeat the question. Which are the different tribes of Greek? Answer: the Alians, the Ionians and the Dorians are the different tribes of ancient Greek. I'll repeat once again. The Aliens, the Ionians and the Dorians are the different tribes of ancient Greek. Okay, note down the spellings properly. Okay, Aeolians, aliens. The Ionians, Ionians, Ionians. And the Dorians, Dorians, Dorians. So the aliens, the Ionians and the Dorians are the different tribes of ancient Greek. Okay, children, so you have noted down all the 10 question and answers. Okay, so write it neatly. So the next we will complete in the next session. Okay, so till third main answer the following. We have completed 10 question and answers. Write down neatly. Still more is there. So the next we will continue in the next session. Okay, children, write neatly. Okay. So children, you all have copied in your classwork, right? So in the today's session, I have given you answer the following, third main answer the following 10 question answers. Okay, you have to copy down in your classwork neatly without making any mistakes. All the spellings should be in correct. Okay, so here I am winding up the session. In the next class, we are again going to continue with the classwork notes. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you. Take care.